Tennessee quarterback Nico Iamaleava is no longer Tennessee's quarterback. He's parted ways with the school, did it before the spring game on Saturday.
College football isn't just changing, it's transforming right before our eyes. What once made the college game feel pure, different, and even more emotional than the pros is slowly slipping away. At the heart of this transformation, NIL, name, image, and likeness. The introduction of NIL rights has given players the power and compensation they've long deserved, allowing them to finally share in the billions their talents generate. But it's also opened a can of worms, and nobody seems ready to close it. Loyalty, tradition, and team building, all of which are the pillars that make college football special, are being challenged like never before. Programs are scrambling to adapt, boosters are spending big, and athletes are making moves that were once unthinkable. The landscape is shifting fast, and there's no going back. Today, we're diving deep into how NIL has changed college football forever. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you love college football breakdowns like this. We drop new videos every week, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. When the NCAA finally allowed athletes to profit from their name, image, and likeness in 2021, it felt like a monumental step toward fairness. After all, if coaches and universities could make millions off these players, why shouldn't the players earn their share too? But what started as a good idea quickly turned chaotic. Suddenly, there were no real rules. Boosters, brands, and collectives started throwing bags of cash at high schoolers who hadn't even stepped onto a college field yet.
SEC Media Days continue from Nashville, Tennessee. You know you're excited. College football's almost here. Conference realignment isn't the only hot topic in college football, though. NIL remains on everybody's mind, and it's a new day in college sports.
Look at Texas A&M's 2022 recruiting class. It's been widely speculated, even by Nick Saban himself, that the Aggies bought the #1 recruiting class through NIL deals. Or take Miami's John Ruiz, a billionaire booster who handed out massive NIL deals through his companies to bring players like quarterback Tyler Van Dyke and basketball star Nigel Pack to Coral Gables. It's no longer about who has the best facilities or traditions. Instead, it's about who has the deepest pockets. NIL didn't just change recruiting, it turned the transfer portal into a full-on free agency. Players now jump schools with the promise of bigger NIL deals, sometimes switching teams 2 or 3 times in their college careers. Take former 5-star recruit Quinn Ewers, who left Ohio State after a year to cash in at Texas, or Jordan Addison, who left Pitt after winning the Biletnikoff Award, reportedly because USC offered a lucrative NIL package. And who can blame them? If you had a chance to double your salary, wouldn't you take it? But here's the issue. Loyalty, team development, and the idea of building something have taken a back seat. Programs have to re-recruit their own players every year, making stability almost impossible. Now, let's be fair, it's not all bad. For years, players from underprivileged backgrounds sacrificed everything for a shot at the NFL. Some never made it and were left with nothing but injuries and broken dreams. NIL gives these players financial security while they're still in school. With NIL, players like Hendon Hooker, while he was at Tennessee, and Brock Bowers of the Las Vegas Raiders are able to support themselves and their families without waiting for an NFL paycheck.
I thought I was going to go to a lot of different places, visited a lot of different places, wanted to venture out and see what university was the best fit for me. The community, the school, the coaching staff, the players on the team.
Even smaller school athletes, like those at Jackson State under T.C. Taylor, have earned endorsement deals they would never have seen otherwise. NIL has, in many ways, democratized college sports. It's no longer just about the blue bloods. Smaller programs can now attract big-time talent if they can offer competitive NIL opportunities. And let's be honest, players deserve it. The old model where schools made millions off their talent while players couldn't even afford a pizza was broken. Here's where it gets messy. Many schools now have collectives, These are essentially booster-funded organizations that pull money to pay players under the guise of NIL. But it's not about marketing anymore. It's just straight-up pay-for-play. Take Florida's Gator Collective fiasco with five-star quarterback recruit Jaden Rashada. Rashada reportedly signed a $13 million NIL deal, only for it to fall apart when the collective couldn't come up with the cash. He decommitted and ended up at Arizona State, moved on to Georgia after a year, and is now with Sacramento State. These collectives blur the line between college athletics and minor league sports. The NCAA tried to step in with guidelines, but let's be real, they have little power to enforce anything. College football, as we know it, is becoming a semi-professional league. The purity, the tradition, the sense of playing for pride in your school, all of that is disappearing fast. If you think it's only players dealing with the chaos, think again.
In the new NIL era, are we witnessing our first holdout? Florida quarterback recruit Jaden Rashada requested a release from his national letter of intent Tuesday night.
Coaches now have to be part recruiter, part fundraiser, and part GM. Recruiting isn't just about selling your program, it's about selling your donors' bank accounts. Even legends like Nick Saban and Dabo Swinney voiced concerns about the direction of the sport. Saban warned that competitive balance is going to be a real issue if NIL isn't regulated. Meanwhile, younger, more adaptable coaches like Deion Sanders, alongside modern-day football coaches, are thriving in the new landscape, fully embracing NIL and using it to attract talent. The old-school coaching model is dying. Adapt or perish. That's the new reality. And it's not just football. NIL is transforming basketball, baseball, and even women's sports. Women's basketball stars like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark have landed million-dollar endorsements, sometimes making more in college than they would professionally. Smaller sports that never generated big revenue are finally getting a slice of the pie. In that way, NIL is creating opportunities across the board, not just for the top 1% of athletes. But with it comes the same chaos, free agency, loyalty issues, and the gradual professionalization of amateur sports. NIL has changed college football and all of college sports forever. Some of it is good, some of it is messy, and some of it feels like the end of an era. What's clear is that there's no going back. College athletics is no longer just about school spirit and pride. Instead, it's big business now, through and through. And amid the chaotic construct, there is a provision that athletes cannot ignore, one that sets them up and changes their lives forever. In the choice between wealth and playing in a dream team, you are more likely to prefer living with a large pocket and would make that choice time and time again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this, and check out our amazing videos on college football. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.